Hello friends, this video on Amines part 24 is brought to you by examfear.com. No more fear from exam. We'll take some numericals now. Here we have to complete this acid-base reaction. We have methyl-propanamine reacting with HCl's acid-base reaction. What will happen? This will form NH3 plus Cl minus. So what you get is 1, 2, 3 NH3 plus Cl minus. This is what you'll get. You can add extra hydrogens. Here also same thing will happen. You'll get NH plus Cl minus. So C2H by 3 NH plus Cl minus. You'll get this salt. You have seen this reaction. So let's see this question. We have to write the reaction for the final alkylation product of aniline with excess methyl iodide. So I have this aniline. This reaction excess methyl iodide in the presence of sodium carbonate solution. Let's see what happens first. First, this hydrogen will be replaced with this methyl. So you get something like this. Again, you react with CH3I. Again, same thing will happen. This hydrogen will be replaced with CH3. Correct. This is NN dimethyl aniline. Again, you react with CH3I. What will happen here is it will become N plus CH3 3I minus. Now on this, if you react with sodium carbonate, Na2CO3, what will happen is it will form this compound. N plus CH33 will be intact. This will be whole with the plus. So two of these will be required. So because Na2, right? So Na plus, 2 of Na plus will react with 2 of these I minus. It will become 2 NaI and 2 of these will react with CO3, 2 minus. This is anyway, this charge is here. So this plus into 2 is plus 2 and minus into 2 is minus 2. Plus 2 and minus 2 is total is 0. This is a neutral compound. Correct. Let's see this reaction where it write the chemical reaction of aniline with benzoyl chloride. So I have my aniline here. And I have a benzoyl chloride here. Cl, right? This has slightly negative, slightly positive charge. Lone pair will attract on this carbon. So what you get is something like this. And with 2H here, since nitrogen is giving electrons to this carbon, nitrogen gets a positive charge. Correct? Now what will happen is this will go in this direction, this chlorine will leave. Nitrogen has a positive charge, somebody has to leave. This hydrogen will say, okay, I'll leave in this direction. So what will happen is you will get something like this. And with H, C double bond O. Correct? So you want to name this compound. This is my substituent here. This will be N-phenyl and this will be benjamide. N-phenyl benjamide. That is the output. Correct? So this nitrogen attacked this carbon, got negative charge, came back, chlorine went off. Nitrogen had a positive charge, somebody has to go because nitrogen is an electronegative element, doesn't want positive charge. This hydrogen is a good living group, it left. We got this compound. See, we have to write the isomers of C3H9N. And we have to tell them which of these will liberate nitrogen gas on treatment with nitrous acid. Let's take one numerical. The question says we have tried the structures of different isomers for this molecular formula C3H9N, which are all amines. and they liberate which of these liberate nitrogen? So we know that 1 degree amine will liberate nitrogen. So we'll first write all the isomers and then we'll tell which of these are primary amines. So C3H9, 1, 2, 3 carbon, and then I have NH2. Let me add hydrogens. So this is my compound. How many hydrogen? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plus 2, 9. Yeah, this is my compound. The next can be, instead of adding carbon in the NH2 here, I can add NH2 here. This is another possible structure. Another is instead of having 2 hydrogen, I can have something like this. And another possible structure is this. There are 4 possible isomers of this compound, C3H9N. 3 carbon straight. We have 2 options. In one option, carbon is at this, NH2 is the first carbon, second is NH2 is at the second carbon. And then I have one option where I can divide this 3 carbon into 2 into 1, and then I have 3 carbons into 1 into 3. These are my 3 isomers, right? Try the IUPAC name also. For this, it will be what? Prop 1 amine. Prop 1 amine. This is what? This is 1 degree. Correct? 2 hydrogens, 1 degree. This is what? 1, 2, 3. So it will be propane 1 amine actually. This is propane 2 amine. This will be what? This will be the longest chain. This will be substituent. So it will be N-methyl methylethanamine. This will be what? There are 2 substituents. The longest chain is this, N-dimethyl. This is methanamine. This is also 1 degree because I have NH2 here. This is N with H, so it is 2 degree, and there is no hydrogen with the nitrogen, so this is 3 degree. So we know that only 1 degree amine will liberate nitrogen. So only these 2 will liberate nitrogen on treatment with nitrous acid. I can write the reaction for you. So this is methylethanamine. When react with nitrous acid, you get this alcohol and nitrogen gas and HCl. Similarly, the other one is this guy, NH2. When reacts with HNO2, you get ketone here. Or alcohol, yeah, alcohol only you get, yeah. Plus nitrogen gas and HCl. This is what the reaction. This is propane 1-ol, this is propane 2-ol. Now we'll have to give the test to distinguish between the following pair of compounds, methylamine and dimethylamine. So this is my methylamine, CH3NH2, and dimethylamine, C2H5 and H and C2H5. So if you see, this is my 1 degree and this is 2 degree. So we can easily differentiate this. There are so many tests. We can differentiate by carbolamine test also. So as per carbolamine test, you have 1 degree amine, whether aliphatic or aromatic, doesn't matter. When you react with CHCl3, this chloroform, and ethylic KOH, it gives foul smell. That's the test, right? The test is you have 1 degree amine, you react this with chloroform and KOH, you heat this, you get foul smell. So if this is true, that means it is 1 degree amine. So if I take the first one, that is CH3NH2, since it is first 1 degree amine, to react with CHCl3, and 3 KOH, it will give you CH3 and C, that is methyl isocyanide plus KCl and water, H2. And this is what? This is a foul smelling compound. If you take this compound C2H52 and H, that is a 2 degree, you react with CaCl3 and KOH, you don't need any smell. So we have to give a test to differentiate between aniline and benzyl amines. This is my aniline and benzyl amine is this guy. Correct. So if you see, this is aliphatic and this is aromatic. Correct. Both are 1 degree, but this is aromatic and this is aromatic. So aliphatic and aromatic, how can I differentiate? We can differentiate using nitrous acid. Correct. So if you take a benzyl amine, it will form unstable diazonium salt and it will give nitrogen gas. So if nitrogen gas is emitted, it is benzyl amine. So this guy, when you react with HNO2, it will give you nitrogen gas, unstable salt and then nitrogen gas and alcohol. This guy will give a stable salt, actually stable compound N2Cl. So there will not be any nitrogen gas. If the nitrogen gas comes out, that means it is a aliphatic compound, that is benzylamine. Correct. The next is differentiate between aniline and N-methyl aniline. This is my aniline. N-methyl aniline. N-methyl, there's a CH3 here. Yeah, this is my N-methyl aniline. So we see, this is my 1 degree and this is my 2 degree. So 1 degree and 2 degree I can easily differentiate using carbonamine test. So if it is 1 degree, this case, when you react with CaCl3 and KOH, you get a foul smell. Right? So in this case, I have C6H5, NH2. When you react with, it is aniline, react with CHCl3 and KOH, you get C6H5 NC, that is benzyl isocyanide, and you'll get KCl and water. This is foul smell. So if you get a foul smell by adding, by undergoing carbonamine test, that means it's 1 degree, and if you don't get, it's 2 degree. Here you have to differentiate between aniline and N-methyl aniline. Aniline is 1 degree and N-methyl aniline is 2 degree amine. So we can easily differentiate. Thank you. Visit our website examfear.com to watch more and more quality education videos. You can also attempt free online tests that are there in our website. You can also get access to tons of free study materials, and you can also find free tutors and mentors in this website. Thanks a lot for watching.